Good morning. Good to see each and every one of you here. I was going to tell you I forgot to bring my notes this morning. And you say, oh, blessed day it is. But, I do have my life. I'm thankful that you're here today. We talked in class this morning about how important it is to be enthusiastic. How to have courage. How to do things that the Lord asks us to do without wavering and doing those things that we need to do. I just thought as I was sitting there a few moments ago that Patty and I have been here 3.5 years. 3.5 years. And I thought, well, as I thought about that, because I thought about our old meeting, last week, and I thought, well, what better time after a gospel meeting to have a revival on Sunday night? So I invite you, now listen, this is an invitation to each one of you to be here tonight because we're having a revival. I'm going to do it all in one lesson. So it might be 10 o'clock before we get, no, it'll be the same amount of time, but I appreciate it if you would be here that we might be revived. I think so many times as we think about our lives as Christians, we kind of sometimes forget who we are, what the Lord expects of us if we strive to be what He wants us to be. So I encourage you to be here tonight and certainly encourage me by you being here as well. And each other. This morning we're going to look at something that is very important to the Lord. Matter of fact, it's an invitation as well. I couldn't help but think this week as I was going over the lesson that I prepared, the importance of an invitation. I remember so many times that I've been invited to do something or go somewhere or be a part of something that I thought, man, I never thought I would be invited to something like that. And I thought about that and realized how important it is. There was times even that I moved here and I would get an invitation to come to a birthday party, and I thought, what in the world are they inviting me to come to the birthday party for? I said, man, I don't really know them very well, but it's an invitation, and whenever I get an invitation, I feel really good about it because somebody wants me to be there, be a part of that celebration that they want to have. And so I look at that invitation and I think about, now some, as I get in the mail, I get these invitations to come and have a free dinner and listen to a spiel that goes on. And I want to tell you what, I do not accept those invitations. I throw them in the trash. But we're going to talk about an invitation that's very important as we strive to do what He wants us to be. I think sometimes there's a lot of honor that is associated with some invitations. And I think sometimes we don't realize how special invitations are in certain times of our life as we strive to be obedient to the Lord. And the Lord is giving us an invitation. Now, if you thought about throwing this invitation in the trash, you better think twice before you even think about doing that. Because this invitation that you're going to receive today is the greatest invitation you will ever receive. I think we all need to remember that as we strive to be obedient. It might be an invitation to put the Lord on in baptism. It might be an invitation to come and repent of your sins and come back to the Lord and do those things that He wants you to do. It might be an invitation to just straighten up your life and do what the Lord wants us to do. But the invitation is yours. And I'm going to give it through Jesus as I think about the scriptures that we're going to read this morning. So I want you to stop and think about this invitation. We're going to look at things that we really not need to stop and think about as we look at that. We're in Matthew chapter 11. We're going to look at these verses again. I think we looked at them 2 weeks ago. We're going to look at them again today. Starting at verse 28, He says, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. For I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your soul. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. I look at these things and realize how important it is to the Lord that He invites people to come to Him. And how important it is, and I need to realize this coming is something that He invites everyone to. It's not just like a party that you might be invited to that your friends aren't. But it's a invitation that each one in the whole world is invited to. They have to make the decision. Anybody that hears the Word of God being preached and is invited to do what the Lord wants you to do that you can have heaven, hopefully will adhere to that invitation. I hope as you are sitting here today that you realize the importance of that as we strive to be obedient to the Lord. Turn over to John chapter 5. John chapter 5. Verse 40. But you are not willing to come to me that you may have life. Now look at that and realize He's trying to tell us for us to have life in the hereafter. Gary, what you need to do is come to me. Isn't that right? Come to me. People say, well, I don't need to do that. I don't need to go to Him. But the Lord says, hey, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden. Who's He talking to? All of us. Not just Gary or anybody else, but all of us. And we're trying to understand the importance of this invitation and how important it is. Turn with me over to chapter 22 of Revelation. I want you to see again how important this invitation is. In verse 17 of chapter 22, he says, and the Spirit and the bride say, come. And let him who hears say, come. And let him who thirsts come. Whoever desires, let him take up the water of life freely. Come. Now look at that and realize, do you think the Lord wants us to come to Him? I mean, is there any question in your mind, just the few verses we read here this morning, that you can't really understand that the Lord wants you personally to come to Him? I can understand that. And I look at that and realize what He's trying to get across to me. The lost person can come to Christ. And I thought about that and realized how important it is. Wouldn't it be a wonderful thing is if you were lost, that someone would tell you where to come to find safety? Well, I remember that. I told you a story of my daughter Andrew. We went hunting, and she was just a little thing. And I was walking in the tall grass with my bow and arrow. Why I took her, I have no idea, but I did. And she was walking behind me. And all of a sudden, I saw a deer. And all I heard was, Daddy, Daddy, where are you at? I said, where are you at? Of course, the deer run off, and I went to find her. I said, what in the world is wrong with you? I said, I told you to follow me. She said, I did. I said, well, come on, grab my belt, and I'll lead you out of here. The idea is she had to do what? She had to come and grab my belt that she might be having safety where she could go. Isn't that right? Isn't that true with the Lord as well? When He says come, don't you have to just grab a hold of His hand and say, Lord, take me where you want me to go? So many times we think we can go where we want to and still be safe, but can we? No. We're in the world of telegraph, right? And so you look at these things and realize, man, these things can be important to you and to me as we strive to be obedient to Him. Turn over to Acts chapter 2. Look at verse 40. And with many other words he testified and exhorted them, saying, be saved from this perverse generation. I like that word. I like those words that are written there. So Gary, everybody needs to be saved from this perverse generation. And the generation next to this perverse generation needs to be saved. And so we need to be reminded of how important it is. The next verse is what I love dearly, and stop and think about it. Then those who gladly received His word, they listened to the invitation, did they not? And what did they do? They said, oh man, I ain't going. No, they gladly received the word because they knew how important it was to accept the invitation that was offered to them. That makes sense, doesn't it? Shake your head. And so we look at these things, we realize, hey, he wants us to know how important this invitation is. Turn over again to John chapter 6. Starting in verse 44. No one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him, and I will raise him up in the last day. As it is written in the prophets, and they shall be taught by God. Therefore everyone who has heard and learned from the Father, come to me. Now I think about that and I realize where Jesus says, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden. Is he talking just to one or two groups of people? Is he talking to these on this side and not that side? Or that side and not this side? He's talking to all of us, isn't he? Think about it. It's not a hard thing to determine, but that's certainly true. What he's trying to get across to you and me. Look at chapter 8, John. Verse 24, therefore I said to you that you will die in your sins, for if you do not believe that I am he, you will die in your sin. Oh, come to me, you who labor and are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest. I realize how important the invitation is, but I think I need to understand how important it is that I accept it. That I strive to be what he wants me to be. Turn back over to Matthew 11. Starting in verse 20. And he began to rebuke the cities in which most of his mighty works had been done. Because they did not repent. Woe to you, Chorazin! Woe to you, Bethsaida! For if the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes. But I say to you, it will be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon in that day of judgment than for you. And you, Capernaum, you who are exalted to heaven, may be brought down to Hades. For if the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Sodom, I would have remained until this day, or they would have remained. But I say to you that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for you. Now, I thought to think about how important that is, but is it important to do the will of God? Is it important to do those things that he asked us to do that we might have heaven waiting for us? As you stop to think, now, Jesus even went preached in all these cities about, man, how important it was that you obey me and follow me and do those things that we might have a home waiting for you in heaven. He was telling them how important that was. And he said, but you didn't listen to me. He's asking you the same invitation today. Are you willing to listen to him? Or are you going to say, no, I'm not going to listen? And I think it's an invitation, whether you're a Christian or not, it's an invitation that all of us must accept. Come to me, you who labor, or heavy labor, and I will give you rest. So I look at those verses again. Come to me, all you who labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. You ever been tired? I mean, really tired. Oh man, can't believe it. Just been working this long, Maybe even, a lot of people think, well, working, but I'll tell you what. Any kind of work you could be tiresome. I don't care if it's using your head, using your body, or using both. Sometimes we need rest. You know, you stop to think about this life and all the things that we're going through and all the things that are coming upon us and all the things in this day, as we stop and think about all these wonderful things that God has made for us to enjoy in this life. And yet God says, seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you, Gary. I want you to come to me. Because you need what? You need rest. You need rest. And so I look at that and realize what He's trying to get across to me. I need to have rest from the burdens of guilt that I still have in my life because I'm not doing what He asked me to do. And maybe even the things that I've repented of, I still have the guilt in what I will not strive to do what He asked me to do. And so I have an idea that I need to come to Jesus. I need to do His will. I need to strive to be His. Over in Colossians chapter 1. In verse 14. In Him we have redemption through His blood, the forgiveness of sins. In Him we have redemption, the forgiveness of sins. He says, Gary, come to me. In Him we have forgiveness. Gary, come to me. I think so many times we forget how important that invitation is. To each and every one of us, as we strive to do His will and strive to do those things that sometimes we have forgotten. Over in Hebrews chapter 10. Verse 22, let us draw near with a true heart of full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. We can get rid of those things that are really bothering us. I want to ask you a question, because I think of this a lot. Are there really things in your life that are really bothering you that you haven't got rid of? And the Lord told you so many times, just come to me, and yet we don't do it. That's kind of human nature on us, isn't it? Oh, we just kind of think, oh, everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. One thing I realize is how important it is that I just come to Jesus. And that invitation is an invitation that a lot of people have let go on by. Maybe threw it in the trash. I don't need that. We need to be reminded. You ever stop to think about this verse there in verse 29 and 30? Verse 30 says, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. You ever stop and thought about the yoke that you carry? The burdens that you carry? Because I want to tell you, if it's the yoke of the world, brother, it's heavy. And I want to tell you something, it's hard to carry. But the invitation the Lord gives you is that you can come to my yoke, which is light. Why? Because He can help carry the load. Isn't that right? He can help carry the load. When you're down and out and all things are getting to you, Jesus says, Gary, just come to me. I will help you with the load you're trying to carry. And I'll make it so much easier for you. Doesn't that make sense? So many times we forget. We try to be obedient to Remember 1 Corinthians chapter 10? I think this verse is certainly something that I need to be reminded of so many times in the life that I live for the Lord. Down there in verse 13. Chapter 10. No temptation has overtaken you such as common to man. But God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will also make a way of escape that you may be able to what? Bear the load. You can bear it. So many times we forget that. So many times we run away from it when we need to draw near to Him. We might do those things that He asks us to do. Turn now back over to Romans chapter 12. Think about the invitation, the load that you might be carrying, and how important it is, where He says in chapter 12, verses 1 and 2, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that you may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. And I look at that. Note the importance of the burden and responsibility given to us. He says, Gary, reasonable spiritual service to the Lord. Think of your life and how important this verse is. And I read that again. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies in living sacrifice. Oh, I've accepted the Lord. I come to Him. I need the rest, Lord. I'm trying to live the life that you've given me. This living sacrifice, holy and acceptable, God, which is your reasonable service. And I think, what is my service to the Lord? What has He done for me that He wants me to do for Him? He gave His life, and He said, Gary, all I want you to do is be a living sacrifice for me. And yet so many times we forget who He wants us to be. Go back over Matthew chapter 11, verse 29. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. I think the problem is we've never learned from Him. We never understood. For I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. You've got to do what He asks. Come to Him. Come to Him. If you have things in your life, He can help you with those things. He can get rid of those things. By you being obedient to the Word of God. John chapter 8. Starting there in verse 31, and Jesus said to those Jews who believed Him, if you abide in my word, you are my disciples indeed. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. The question being right now, if we come to Jesus, can He make us free? Can we get rid of the sins in our life? That we can be the happiest person in the world by being obedient to the gospel call, the invitation that is given to us. I pray we all stop and think about that. Oh, how great an invitation it is. You're here today, and you're not a member of the body of Christ. I pray that you will stop and think about that great invitation. He's saying to you this morning, just put your name. Come. Your name. Are you heavy laden? I'll give you rest. You're not a Christian. It'll be great if you got all the load that you have on in your life. And just give it to the Lord. Maybe you're a Christian and maybe that load has begun be heavier than you can even handle. Wouldn't it be great to get rid of it? Wouldn't it be great to get rid of all the things that are bothering us today, that we know that we can have heaven waiting for us today by being obedient to the invitation that He said, come. I'll ask you, are you willing to give your life to the Lord? Are you willing to do what He asked you to do? I couldn't help but think over in Luke chapter 14 is the Great Supper. You remember the Great Supper? And the invitation was given to them. You remember one fellow said, well, I bought a piece of land, man. I just got to go see it. Kind of an excuse, wasn't it? And then we had another guy that about 5 yoke of oxen. And I've got to go see if they'll work for me or not. I don't know why in the world I bought them. Then, we had a fellow that said, I just got married. There's no way in the world I could do it. And we think that's funny, but anybody knows. Because we're making the same mistake, maybe right now, with the same excuses that they have given. And yet we think them are stupid little excuses. But what about ours? What are you saying today to Him about the invitation He has given to you? Are you ready to come? If you need to come forward for any reason, come. Together we stand.
God is calling the prodigal son to come Hear, oh, hear Him calling down for me. Oh, you wander so far from the treasures come today.